Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Pablo and welcome back to the channel. I'm bringing you guys another episode of the Madden 19 Seahawks rebuild. And in this episode, we're going to do a few housekeeping things and then we're going to get into a shootout with the Dallas Cowboys. So if you don't want to see the housekeeping, the game is going to get started at around 1 minute and 30 seconds. You can skip ahead to get straight to the action. But before we do that, we're going to take a look at some of the trade offers we did get for Earl Thomas. As you guys know, he's holding out. We're trying to move him. We really want a first round pick. I've been trying to negotiate, but I haven't been able to get anybody to negotiate or agree to, I should say, a first round pick. A lot of teams are wanting to give a second round plus a next year's pick, but right now I'm not making any deals. I'm just looking at what I can kind of get. I'll be doing more negotiations as the season goes on. But moving on from Earl Thomas, we're going to KJ Wright. You guys have not seen too much of the defense, but he's been playing very well, racking up a lot of tackles. So I did upgrade or get to upgrade his run stopper ability. So we're adding 3 block shedding and 1 awareness, hit power, and play recognition. So this is a rain game versus the Dallas Cowboys. It is our first home game, so we're excited to be out here in front of the home crowd. The Seahawks, though, have done their job, winning 2 games so far on the road before returning home for the 3rd game of the season. So I'd say they're overperforming right now, or overachieving, as they have went on the road, started 2-0. I'm not sure a lot of people saw the start for them, but it definitely was in the realm of possibilities for the team. But going back to this game, I apologize, I did not have the injury report for this game, but going into it, it's obvious who we have to worry about. We have to worry about Ezekiel Elliott and this offensive line. Let's take a look at their offense. So they have Zeke and then Kerwin Williams, and then of course Cole Beasley and Michael Gallup. So they do not have Amari Cooper. Of course, this was started before they made the trade, and we'll see if it even hurts, as Terrence Williams is going to get them a pretty nice gain, and Ezekiel Elliott will be brought down by Coleman in the backfield. 3rd down and 12. They need to convert this, and it'll be Zeke getting them about 11 yards. They will have to settle for 3. So once again, our defense is standing tall in the red zone, keeping the team to 3 points, and Russell Wilson is getting loose for a nice gain right there. So immediately we're driving, and we're going to get a pass interference call, and that's going to get us deep into Cowboys territory. We'll be getting close to the red zone. And 3rd down and inches, we're going to Rashad Penny, who has daylight. One more gotta beat. He's gonna die for the end zone. Touchdown, Rashad Penny. And he is off to another good start. Last week he had a breakout game versus the Chicago Bears, and that doesn't normally happen. That is a very stout defense. So definitely an eye-opener, and starting off versus the Cowboys in a big way. So 1st down and 10. Swaim is going to fumble the football. Bobby Wagner with a huge hit, forcing the fumble. McDougald is there to recover it, and Swaim just got laid out. So we take over. 3rd down and 7, though, on that next drive. Russ is going to be flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to toss it away. Only 10 yards in the 1st quarter, but we end up missing the field goal because I'm looking at the score. I was wondering, I thought we would have converted it, but we actually missed the field goal there, and they're driving on the ensuing offensive possession, and they're down at the 24-yard line. So that was very interesting, though. Janikowski must have missed it. I didn't show it, not sure why, but Swaim is redeeming himself, shrugging off a few Seahawks defenders and getting into the end zone. That was a crazy play. Don't see that too often, but Doug Baldwin should be gone on this play, but he gets a shoestring tackle there by the defender, but he is past midfield, so a great chunk play right there, and another pass to Baldwin is going to result in another huge gain. So now we are inside the 25-yard line. 3rd down and 5 again. We're going to Brandon Marshall over the middle, fighting his way there to about the 10-yard line. 3rd down and goal. Russell is going to be nearly picked off. So that was a risky pass. We've seen him throw interceptions in those situations, so we'd like to see him be a little bit more careful in the red zone. But we are actually able to come away with 3 this time. But Dak Prescott is going deep to Allen Hurns for the touchdown, burning the coverage of our defender. We made the mistake of playing man-to-man coverage, bringing the blitz, and Dak Prescott was definitely able to take advantage of that. And we get the ball back in a gutsy 4th down. Play call by Pete Carroll there fails. We go for it on 4th around midfield. It backfires. They get the ball back and they're driving. Terrence Williams shrugging off 2 tackles before we're able to bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Dak Prescott is yet to throw an incomplete pass in this game, so it's no mystery why we are losing. And he adds a touchdown to his statistics right there, and we are trailing by 14 points. But an impressive drive by Russell Wilson happened off screen. You see the recipient of the touchdown pass is Doug Baldwin, and now we're trailing by 8 as Janikowski missed another extra point, but Bobby Wagner with an interception. Had a forced fumble earlier and comes down with an interception. First incomplete pass for Dak Prescott will be an interception, but we get nothing as Janikowski misses another field goal. Definitely a bad way to end the half, but we are getting the ball first in the 3rd quarter, and Tyler Lockett is going 77 yards for a touchdown. What a great play, spinning off a tackler and taking it all the way. We've seen him do crazy things in daylight. If you've seen the previous episodes, you saw him take back a kick return for a touchdown. So we know we want to get him the ball in space. That time Russell Wilson delivered a bullet. Speaking of bullets, Dak Prescott just threw one to the ground, so we get the ball back because that was 3rd down, and Rashad Penny with another huge run. And 2nd down and 10. Russell is rolling out to the left side, gonna find the tight end Davis. We don't see him get too many receptions, but he's in there, and Russell Wilson with another careless pass in the red zone, but we end up getting the lead back. So we are leading by 1 point, 25-24, and Ezekiel Elliott is going to get about 5 yards before he's brought down and will be hurt on the play. So there's going to be yet another game where the starting running back is hurt. So the Seahawks defense have lucked up a little bit, but they do have Kerwin Williams in the game, and it's going to be a case of fresh legs as he's going to get 19 yards on the first carry, and Cole Beasley spinning off of a tackler and getting into the end zone. Not a good play defensively, and overall not a good day for the Seahawks defense in general, because that is Dak Prescott's 4th touchdown pass of the game, and we still have 8 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. So we're going back to the run game. Even though we are down, we're not getting too antsy, we're not panicking, we're keeping our game plan intact, but we're going for it on 4th down. We were faced with a tough decision near midfield. It does pay off. We do get the 1st down to Will Dissly right there, and it will be a touchdown pass to Doug Baldwin from Russell Wilson on the screen pass, and that is where Doug Baldwin makes a lot of his money in this franchise, because he's good on those screen passes and he's good in space. Even at his old age, does have some speed, and Brandon Marshall will convert the 2-point conversion, and we take the lead by 3 points. So Russell Wilson and the offense has been able to respond every time Dak Prescott and the Cowboys offense puts points on the board, and that is a huge missed opportunity right there. Dropped interception. Let's take another look at it. Dak Prescott gives Nico Thorpe a clean shot at it. He drops it and then gets his tackle broken by Cole Beasley right there. Terrible play by Nico Thorpe, and there is Beasley getting them down to the 1-yard line. Dak Prescott is going to drop back and throw his 5th touchdown of the game. So a 5-touchdown performance, looking a lot like Deshaun Watson. And yet again, the Seahawks offense is going to be under pressure to respond right here. 3rd down and 6. Russell Wilson doesn't see anything, going to keep it himself for a gain of about 8 right there on 3rd down and 6. Huge clutch play by Russ right there. And we have a minute left. We're down by 4. This is a huge drive. We're going to find Doug Baldwin again, a trusted receiver for Russell Wilson, and we're going to hand it off to the rookie for a gain of about 9 right there. We're going to go to him again for the touchdown from 10 yards out. Rashad Penny finds the end zone for the 2nd time in this game. So another huge performance by the rookie running back and it is not taking him long at all to get acclimated to the game speed of the NFL coming from the NCAA. But we have the Cowboys offense to worry about. We left them a little bit of time. They just need a field goal. We allowed them to get all the way to the 31. We iced the kicker with 5 seconds left. They will try a field goal, and it is good. So we are going to overtime with 40 points from each offense in what has been a true shootout and a true back and forth classic. So let's see who will emerge victorious. It seems it should be the Seahawks. They are at home in the home opener. They get the ball to start the overtime period, and we get it started by handing it off to Penny for a gain of 12. He's up to 121 yards on the day, and Tyler Lockett catches a pass for 12 yards, but he is down on the play. That is a devastating loss, but we have to finish the job here. We can look at that later, but Will Dissly will pick up a nice chunk there. 2nd down and 9. We are driving. We can finish the game. Russell throwing across his body to Jaron Brown, picking up 10 yards, and a touchdown pass to Will Dissly will end the game. We come out on top in this huge shootout. This was an exciting game. It had a lot of points scored. You guys saw 4 touchdown passes from Russ, 5 touchdown passes from Dak, 2 rushing touchdowns from Rashad Penny with 129 yards. You saw Russell Wilson running as well with 46 yards on the ground. Doug Baldwin was electric. So was Cole Beasley. We really need to look at some slot cornerback options, maybe switching that up a little bit. But it is the Seahawks who come out on top in this shootout, man. It really seemed like we knew from the beginning that it would come down to who had the ball last, and it looked like that came after regulation. But we stay undefeated at 3-0. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. See you guys in the next one. If you enjoyed the episode, leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next one though. Later.